Hey guys, I'm back again. It's kind of unusual for me to do a video, two videos within 24 hours, but, excuse me, there's just a couple of things I want to talk about. And one of the first things I want to talk about is Knack. It's no big secret, at least among my friends, that I actually really enjoyed this game because it brought back a lot of old memories of playing older PlayStation games and a few PC games. And I've done reviews on it before. I don't remember everything that I said. If I repeat anything I say, I apologize. That's just how it's gonna go. Excuse me, and I promise I'm not drunk. Not yet. So one of the things I really enjoyed about this was, one, how smooth the game is. And for being one of the first games, one of the release games, it's got amazing graphics for what it is. The storyline, I thought it was going somewhere at first, and then it kind of took a twist in the other direction, and I just got all sorts of confused for a little bit, but it wasn't bad. Not bad for a little kid's game, at least. But still, I thought it was really good. Now, one thing that did annoy me about this game was the reward system. So when you find one of those treasure chests, you often got a lot of the same crystals. Now, if you're trying to get a specific knack unlocked and you're getting all the crystals that you need, that's good. That's really good. What I'm more specifically referencing is the fact that it gives you the same ones even after you've unlocked, like for example, Sun Knack or Diamond Knack, Vampire Knack. I've got almost all of them unlocked except Diamond and the Emerald one, I think. I don't remember. I'd have to look. But I keep getting a lot of the amethysts, a lot of sunstones, and it's just really annoying. Something I wish they would have worked on a little bit more was, once you've unlocked that particular knack, like I said, if you just unlock Sun Knack, they don't give you any more sun crystals after you've unlocked it, because it doesn't make any sense. You're not going to be using them, so basically you just went through a whole level, like if you're doing what I've been doing lately, going through, trying to get everything unlocked, going through the achievements. I think I'm at like 60, between 50 and 70% on the achievements, somewhere around there. But yeah, and just kind of off a little topic here. If anybody is interested, you know, I don't mind having a few extra friends on my PlayStation. I don't have very many, and the few I do don't even talk to me. And these are people that I know outside of gaming. It's weird that we don't play games with each other anymore. I try to get them to, but they don't. It's whatever. But yeah, if you want my PlayStation name, feel free to email me or send me a notification asking for my name. I'm not going to give it on the YouTube channel itself, just because I don't want to be bombarded. Good heavens, hiccups. I don't want to be bombarded by a whole ton, only to find out that half of them are nothing more than PlayStation haters who happen to be on a PlayStation for whatever reason. I have had that happen before. Now, the other thing, the game that I can closely relate this to is actually an Xbox One game. That would be Rise. And I played, when that first came out, I played it a little bit on my buddy's Xbox. He's got the release edition. And again, it plays a lot like Knack, but I don't know. It just, well, the story, as far as I could tell, I didn't get too far into it, but I did play it enough to kind of figure out that I wasn't gonna like it, just because you can only unlock so many attack moves. And, you know, this is just on the account that I had made with this game. He had already beaten it, and he kind of went through with it on his account while I watched, and I just wasn't really impressed. Yeah, again, like Knack, I have a limited number of moves. But Rise just isn't as fun. It really isn't. I really, I don't know. I just didn't really like it all that much. But sorry if you heard that. That was my phone. I am a bit of a Star Wars fan. No hate there. I grew up with it. Anyway, back on topic. At the beginning, I got a few friends who occasionally see my videos on Facebook, because I also post to my Facebook wall these YouTube videos. At least when I used to do it on my phone. I actually used to do things on my phone just because it was a bit better quality than the webcam that I am using now. I haven't been posting to my Facebook lately, but the few YouTube videos I did, not YouTube videos, the few videos I did on my phone, posted to Facebook, I got a lot of hate because I was bashing the Xbox. And you know what? Here is where I stand on it. I do not mind the Xbox 360. That is a good system. Xbox One, I'm far less impressed with it. I already said this in my last video. It just wasn't as smooth. It was nowhere near ready to be released when they released it. And I think they realized that, considering that they are already teasing around a slimmer Xbox One. They didn't release the Xbox 360 Slim for how many years? It's because the 360 was a pretty good system. It mainly just had a lot of cooling issues. That was its biggest issue. It was a while before they released it. I think it's kind of sad that they're already talking about releasing a slim version of Xbox One. But who knows? If and when it does come out, hopefully it'll be better. Alright, it's no secret that I lean towards PlayStation, and that's just because I grew up with a PlayStation, I grew up with a computer. I didn't know what an Xbox was until Halo 2 had been out for almost 6 months. And that's what got me into Xbox. But I always liked PlayStation because, like I said in my previous video, that they've got better variety of games in terms of genre. From first-person shooters to RPGs to platform-based games, and the list goes on. That does not include the load of indie games that they have. However, with that said, as much as I don't like Xbox, as much as I do not like them now, I'm never going to give someone shit for owning one, because that's what they prefer. That's like giving someone shit for saying they like the color red when you like the color blue. It's what they like. Who gives a flying fuck? Who really gives a flying fuck? It's your money. Do what you will. If that's what you want, go for it. Because I always tell people, if you know you're not going to like it, or if you've tried it out and you liked the other option better, for example with PlayStation and the Xbox, I tell everyone, play them both. Get a feel as to what you like more. Kind of get into the system, push it to its limits. Play a lot of the games, rent them if you need to. And then make a decision off of what you experienced. Never just go with other people's opinions, because you may come to find out, oh, hey, this person was saying buy a PlayStation, and I played it and I absolutely hated it. That's why I tell people, try it out for yourself before you make a decision. But it also doesn't help to have reviews, unbiased reviews. I can give a couple guys right now 7th level reviews. He's got both of them. In his video from when they first released, he'll tell you not to buy Xbox One. That's his own personal opinion. But he also says he doesn't give a rat's ass what you do. He just doesn't like it. He gives, as far as games goes, he gives his honest opinion about them. That's why I like him. But it's not to deter you, viewers, from going, okay, Well, he said it, so it must be a really shitty game. That's just his personal preference. Okay? So, again, if you're going to try to be hating on me, I am going to, one, reply with a vengeance. Maybe in a very subtle way, who knows? Alright, people often find that when it comes to this stupid kind of shit where you're bashing on one another for the choices that they make, I'm not very nice. I've ripped a few people, a couple new ones, for doing that. It's bullshit. It's not your money. Don't go tell someone else to go buy this because you want them to. Alright? If you really want them that badly to have it, why not just go get it for them? Like, hey, here, happy early birthday. You know? But it's, you gotta understand, it's their hard-earned money. It really makes me mad when people do that. It really does. And it's not just with gaming, it's with anything and everything in general. Who gives a flying fuck if you like a certain brand of gum over another? Who gives a flying fuck if you're a Chevy fan versus a Ford fan? Who cares? All that really matters is that you respect where they came from. From the early days of video gaming to today. You just need to give the respect where it's earned. Alright? Microsoft had it with the 360. Nailed it. Xbox One is a bit of a downgrade, but you know, hopefully in the future they fix it. You know, put some of the things in that they should have already been in it to begin with. PlayStation's come a long way. It's no big secret. Yeah, the first PS3s, a lot of them had issues. You gotta also remember the first PS3s were a little experimental between the backwards compatibility and having the Blu-ray, which is why they were huge. And they since then improved it. My PS3, I bought that brand new early 2012, so it was just before I graduated high school. I loved that thing. The only thing that I had a hard time playing was Skyrim. And that was before they made all the patches to make it a little bit more compatible, because it was originally going to come out on Xbox. And, of course, the computer. So it wasn't initially formatted for PlayStation, they just kind of rushed it in. Which Bethesda is kind of famous for, last minute things. But it was still a really good game. After the patches came through, a year and a half later or something like that, my PlayStation handled it fine. Handled it really well. But I never had an issue with it. Again, yeah. Here's also another thing. If I find anyone, one, lying on the reviews about games and whatnot, believe me when I say, everyone's gonna know about it. Alright, on the internet, that shit spreads like wildfire. Actually, quicker than wildfire. If you're gonna be hating on anyone who comments on my videos, or hating on me, I'm gonna tell you to get lost. There is no need for that. I don't mind friendly competition, but if it's just outright hate because you're an Xbox fan or a PlayStation fan, I don't care. No hate. Friendly competition, yes. Complete battering and beating and bashing of other people for their opinions, no. No, no, no. Yes, we have the freedom of speech, but that doesn't also give you the right to be abusive. Any of that, and I'm not the type of person to report. I prefer handling things on a personal level. If I see any of that, I will go to you directly and kindly ask you to leave. Kindly is actually a bit of an overstatement. there's that. So, right now, just waiting for Bloodborne to come out. It comes out next Tuesday, I believe it is. Yep, next Tuesday. So, just waiting for that to come out. The only other games I have that I can actually play is actually Infamous First Light. I sold most of my games. Dragon Age I got bored of very quickly after I beat it. It just, I don't know. The story was good, but it didn't really have much of a hook. It really didn't. I don't know. I really don't have much to say about it. And I obviously didn't get all the trophies for it, but that's just because half of them I was too lazy to do. Let's see. The Last of Us. I brought that game up a lot of times. Unfortunately, I don't have that game anymore either. And before anyone goes, oh, you haven't played it, go ahead and go on my PlayStation page. You'll find that I have it there. Granted, I only have 1 or 2 trophies on there, I don't remember. But I wasn't playing the game for the trophies. I was playing it for the storyline. Alright, I've got nothing to prove on it. I did sell it for something. I can't even remember where I sold it. Oh well. Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit like a kind of off subject here. I'm a bit like a Bill Engvall for those of you watching. Sometimes I get a little sidetracked. I have a thought in my head. Either I blurt it out, or I completely just stop talking altogether on whatever it was I'm talking about, and I just sit there, kind of like how I was doing then. So I got a bit of an ADHD thing. Something shiny could go by, and I go, oh hey, look. Yeah. So right now I don't have too many games I can't play. I do have a Steam account. I don't remember my name. It's not the same as my PlayStation. But yeah, for anyone who has Steam, the only game I have on there is Skyrim, and I do a shit ton of modding on it. To be honest, I'm surprised it hasn't broken my computer yet. Considering the video card, primarily. In fact, I'm surprised I haven't broken my video card trying to do a lot of things to do. Anyway, yeah. If anyone has any questions or concerns, feel free to let me know. Don't beat around a bush, but also don't be abusive. I do not tolerate that kind of thing. I don't tolerate bullying at all. So, yeah. I'm out.